Welcome back. It is indeed Wednesday, the start of the month, February, man. Uh, we are indeed in the new month already of 2023. And I feel like January was so long. I feel like January was just forever, man. But we are slowly approaching the start of F1. I think it got like a month. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be outstanding. I can't wait for it, honestly. Also, we have Drive to Survive dropping next month as well. And then we have obviously our preseason testing, stuff like that. So it's about that time, boys and girls, men and women. It is indeed about that time with the new F1 season coming back. Like I said, I will be having my livery, best livery. Also with that, I'm probably gonna be having like my predictions for that season as well. So it's gonna be a pretty long video. I'm not sure, or if y'all want it separate, just my F1 predictions for the season, and then just me ranking my liveries. We can do that as well. I probably may just do that. Just have two separate videos just for that. But first thing first, how are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing good. Amazing, stupendous. We did reach 5K subs yesterday. Cannot thank you guys enough, honestly. Cannot thank you guys enough. We did it. It took us a bit of a minute, but you guys watching the videos, man. That's all I care about. You guys watch the videos. Also I do want you guys to subscribe, so you do know when I am dropping, but y'all don't have to watch it, but you guys do, man. Cannot thank you guys enough for that. But if you do watch the videos and you're not subscribed, make sure you do. Make sure you do subscribe to the videos. And besides that, man, let's just get into it, man. Shout out to the guy who did make the video. All credit goes to him. You're me checking the Force India F1 team. I don't really know too much about the team, to be honest. I can't really, say too much. Not that long of a video. But anyway, let's just get started with the video. Don't forget, like I said, to like and
If
sub.
you are a fan of Formula One, you have probably heard about the Force India Formula One
And
team.
let's just start.
In this video, we will take a look at the history of the team and what led to their downfall. Let's get started. Force India, referred to as Sahara Force India from 2011, was a Formula One racing team and constructor based in Silverstone, United Kingdom. The team had an Indian license and was formed in October 2007 when a consortium of investors led.
So, Force India eventually became Racing Point, and Racing Point eventually changed the thing to Aston Martin. Hey, that car looks tough. But I didn't actually, because I honestly thought Racing Point was just like its own separate entity. I know it's just probably been answered. You guys probably answered it. Cause I didn't know, Racing Point obviously led to Aston Martin. But I didn't know Racing Point
had an
also
Indian
came
license and was formed in October
Force
2007 when a consortium of investors led by Indian businessman Vijay Mallya and Dutch businessman Michael Mole bought the Spiker F1 team. After going through 29 races without scoring points, Force India won their first Formula One championship points and podium place when Giancarlo Fisichella finished second in the 2009 Belgian Grand Prix. The team's most prominent driver was Sergio Perez, who scored 5 podiums for the team between 2014 and 2018. In 2018, Vijay Mallya, who was accused of fraud and defaulting on loans, could not afford to continue to run Force India. Ahead of the 2018 Hungarian Grand
if you're doing fraud and all that, I would suspect you're not gonna be able to run the team. That's come on, my guy. Come on,
Prix,
man.
the team announced that they had been put into administration by the High Court in London.
Ooh.
Sergio Perez was credited for saving the team. How did this happen? Well, Perez was one of the creditors to whom Mallya owed money. Since Perez was a creditor, he had the unique opportunity to take legal action against Force India, forcing the team into administration. This move by Perez allowed Racing Point, a consortium of investors led by Lawrence Stroll, father of then Williams driver Lance Stroll, to buy the assets of the team. If the team was not bought by Racing Point, there was a real chance that Force India would have closed down before the end of the 2018 season. Perez admitted that he had a very close relationship with Mallya, but took this drastic action to save the jobs of the 400 people who worked for the team.
That's awesome. Shout out Sergio Perez. That's amazing. I didn't know that, but it's cool seeing the drivers and the other people, like, I think Braun GP was the main example. Obviously the team got saved, and it's not just like saving the team, but it's also the 400 people who work for that team as well, and, keeping them, with their jobs and all that. And I've always said that. I mean, I don't know if I always said it, but in my head, in my personal self, I've always felt that was pretty cool, and just how, just care the drivers have for, their, the people, like, who don't get the mainstream shine, stuff like that, who work in back, the engineers, tech guys, and all that. It's amazing, man. Shout out
After
Perez
the
for that,
ownership
though.
change, Force India was renamed Racing Point Force India in August 2018. The team was again renamed to Racing Point F1 Team in February 2019. Racing Point F1 Team lasted for 2 seasons and had Sergio Perez and Lance Stroll, who replaced Esteban Ocon, as drivers. The team finished 7th place ahead of Alfa Romeo in 2019 and had a good 2020 season. The highlight was the 2020 Sakir Grand Prix, when the team had a double podium finish, with Perez taking first and Stroll finishing in third. At the end of the 2020 season, Lawrence Stroll bought a 16.7% stake in Aston Martin, and the team was rebranded to Aston Martin F1 Team. Sebastian Vettel replaced Sergio Perez in the driver lineup. There was a lot of controversy around this change, as many felt that Perez was a better driver than Stroll, and the only reason that Stroll was kept...
I mean, Perez is a better driver than Lance Stroll. That's pretty neat. I mean, Lance Stroll was decent, but Perez is... He's proved... He proved his worth. He's proved his... Yes, I know. I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, if your dad owns, 60 point, about 70% of the team's, stake, whatever, yeah. There's gonna be some, stuff that's gonna have to go through him. And obviously his son, you know what I mean? No discredit to Lance Stroll because he's in F1. And, he like I said, he was talented enough to even make it F1. So yeah, it's not really a surprise, Lance Stroll is part of Aston Martin because his dad. Mazepin was in Haas, because I think his dad was a sponsor for the Haas team last year, 2 years ago, during his time. I mean, it is what it is.
kept was because he was the son of the team owner.
It is what
This
it
is why many consider F1 an elite sport where money is more important than skill in getting and retaining a seat.
That's true.
Sometimes you hear Formula One being referred to as a billionaire boys club. Hope this video helped you learn about the Force India Formula One team. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think
Oh, I'm sorry.
that Sergio Perez deserved to lose his seat at Racing Point?
No, I mean, he's at Red Bull now. I mean, no, I mean, it got him to Red Bull. He took Alex Albon's spot. All right, man. I mean, it is what it is. It got done. I don't think Perez would be. I don't think Perez would stay his whole career with Racing Point. Plus he's winning constructors championships. With Red Bull. That was disgusting. My bad. So at the end of the day, I think Perez is happy where he is, but the Force India team, man, we have some fraudulence going on. They didn't start off great. They were losing. They didn't win like their first, I don't think they got points like the first 25, 30 races. That's not good. That is not good. But anyway, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like the video and sub as well. You guys let me know you guys thoughts about the Force India F1 team. See you guys later, man. Peace.